So the second choice is to recognize all appearances as the shimmer of pristine awareness. Shimmer. So you asked me, what about physical pain? It's the shimmer of my being, right? It is literally the shimmer of my being. It's the glow. It lets me know I am a being. It's like if you take a diamond and rotate it and it sparkles everywhere, right? We could call one sparkle pain, one sparkle food, one sparkle me, one sparkle this is nonsense, one sparkle I wish I had a mental strategy, right? But they're just a shimmer of my being. And let them be those things we call them, but also let them be the shimmer, the shine, the glow. Yeah, a big ass brain tumor is something that is also the shimmer of your own being. Now, a big ass brain tumor is, my diabetes didn't get that bad, but it is a terminal illness if you don't fix it. So when you have a huge brain tumor or something really debilitating, number one, it appears without effort. It's just appeared. You can make a causation that it was because of how I ate. Doesn't matter. It's appeared. It's an appearance of awareness. And if you don't know it's an appearance of awareness, right, that the body is an appearance of awareness, then you go into a panic mode, right? So one of the things that we're taught is that awareness is produced by our flesh machines, right? And that if the flesh machine gets injured, awareness is gone. But I invite you to examine that awareness produces the flesh machine. Like, our body appears as in and through awareness. So when I know that, I'm completely relaxed about my diabetes, which means I'm not swayed by doctors' overly aggressive prescriptions. I can calm my family when they say to me, how's your diabetes? I don't want you to go blind. I don't want you to lose your feet. Are you okay? I can calm them. I can override my own addiction that was killing me. And I suspect that if I didn't discover awareness, I would already be dead, because I was on such a crashing train of addictions that I had no way to stop. And I'm still not out yet. That's why I know I wouldn't make it, but I'm doing like the best I've ever done. So through the power of awareness, it gives you clarity over these issues, but also enjoyment. The biggest thing that happened to me when I recognized awareness was I started to enjoy my life, even with 310 pounds and smashing on McDonald's all day and no friends and isolating in my brother's apartment in London because I didn't want to see anybody and just eating junk. I was having the best time ever because the happiness is built into descriptions. It was through that process that I learned that happiness is not dependent on circumstance, right? Happiness is not dependent on circumstance. You can tell yourselves, oh, when I go to the Seychelles and have my beach holiday, I'm going to be so happy there with my lover, and you all pack up and you fly there and you have a terrible flight, you get there, the hotel's terrible, you argue with your partner, one of you gets food poisoning and you get robbed. And you're like, right? You just, but through this process, you learn that every moment is happy. Let's do a very small experiment. What's there? Just, it's always there. And there's this heavy chatter that goes all over it. And some people's chatter is really heavy and some is more light and hopeful, but it doesn't matter. That spaciousness is always there. When I wrote this little document here, I originally called it Pristine Spaciousness.
You wrote that?
Yeah. But I originally called it, but anyone can write this. When you recognize awareness, this becomes easy to write. Let's not make it anything special, right? It's just us humans. So it was originally called Pristine Spaciousness, but I changed it because it's just a little bit less accessible than awareness. It could be called Pristine Humans. But we are this spaciousness, and it's beautiful, and it's comprised of love, and it's always okay, even when we've got this chatter going on about everything's terrible. And that's what I got to see. And I'm not saying you're going to see it today, but an example might be, you're walking down the road, I'm in my house, right? I'm like, oh, I hate cravings. I hate my life. Oh, I'm so fat. Oh, what a miserable existence this is. And the phone rings, and it's like a girl I like, or a friend of mine. I'm like, hey, how's it going? Yeah. Oh, no, yeah. It's just like, where did it all go? Where did it all go, right? It was so real a minute ago, right? It's amazing. And even like other things, like when I was at this party, what was it called, the Boom, I was experiencing lots of social anxiety there. No one would ever think I ever have that social anxiety, never, not in a million years, and I'm riddled with it. But it's pure love. It's just I'm like, hello, social anxiety, my old friend. It's like you greet it as an old friend. It's like a beautiful friend that lets me know I'm awake. The same as a flower does, or a hug. And they don't, so a lot of my friends were there saying, man, you're the coolest guy I know, you're really awesome, I love you so much. And that's appearing, and I'm not making that into a thing, right? And at the same time, there's this anxiety saying whatever it's saying, and I'm not making that into a thing either.